All right, this is Mr. Walk That Walk, and we are on another episode of Can You Connect? This episode is going to be focused on girls going from girls to women. You know, that process of how they're growing and evolving and what they're interested in, what they're not interested in. Focus on what they're interested in. But we are going to start with girls, and we are going to start on the main things they're pretty good at when they're young. So it's listed as they are pretty good at communication, vocabulary, punctuation, reading, and memory. See, good memory starts young. So they already know if you said you was gonna do something, they didn't do it. They already know when they was a girl. So girls usually like things and toys that have faces. So maybe it will be like a doll or a stuffed animal. And parents, while holding their girls, they usually bounce her or caress her, or, she's just being held very gently. And the parents also talk softer with girls. So it's more kind and gentle. And they usually make eye contact with their daughters while they're communicating with them. You know. So it's very loving, very kind. However, when girls show anger, some mothers could disapprove. So that may cause some girls to smile, you know, often, which isn't a bad thing. But, it's also good that she's able to express all emotions because that's normal. However, girls who act like tomboys, they're also accepted. So they're not like pushed to the side or anything. And next is, what girls and teens and women usually talk about. So the next part is girls usually talk about people and sharing secrets, to bond with other girls. And teen girls usually talk about boys, their weight and clothing, and the 12 to 18-year olds. I guess they're also teens as well. Their big event, as their biggest event is stated to be when they have a boyfriend or get a partner. So that's a big event for them. But back to what they talk about. So we're on women. Women usually talk about people, relationships, dieting, appearance, and clothing. And women or young girls usually play in small groups and have best friends. And this helps them build a higher level of intimacy with their friends, so their bond increases and improves. Now we're on the values. So women value communication, relationships, love, and beauty. Now we're on how women define themselves. They'll have a sense of self by their thoughts and feelings, plus the quality of their relationships. Women spend time supporting, nurturing, and helping others, and they experience a sense of fulfillment through sharing and relating, to other people. And their personal expression is often shown through, clothing, feelings, and communication. And women enjoy sharing, relating, and talking because this makes them feel, good about themselves. But they also like to offer help, you know, and this could be a sign of strength for women and a sign of caring, to give support to another person. Women are concerned about attractiveness and also concerned about changes because that could be challenging for some women, maybe like moving, maybe a relationship changing, maybe family relationships changing, school, work, all those things that might be challenging. But that could also be challenging for some guys sometimes. Um, and women are usually good with most emotions. They're good with their emotions and they express it. And women are sensitive to smells and sounds. So if you funky, you already know that's an issue. Or if you're playing maybe, let's say, loud music, that's another issue. I just went somewhere to apartment complex, and somebody was making a complaint about, you know, one of her neighbors being like loud. I guess they were playing music like all day, not all day, but all night. And, like when people trying to be asleep. So we gotta, be considerate of others when we're playing our music, and especially women because they're sensitive to those loud sounds. And women look at a clean home as warm or, like a home feel. And a woman's needs, you know what she needs? She needs someone who's caring, understanding. You start breaking down caring. Like, how are you doing? Oh, that's going on? Oh, wow. Tell me about it. Understanding. Wow, you went through that? Wow, I can see how that would be tough. Respect. Oh, not respect. I respect what you're saying. Devotion. You gotta be devoted to her. Only her. Validating. Validating how she feels. So if she says she feels angry, she's saying you made her angry, and be like, oh wow, I'm sorry I did that. I had no idea. Reassuring her, I look cute. Of course you look cute. Of course you do. I'll say it 5 billion times if you need me to. And the last thing is, of course, the number one, she needs to feel special, doing something nice just for her. So, this will conclude our episode. Thank you. But of course, we'll give our conclusion with the next thing we're going to support. There is a food truck called Zoagies. It's like seafood subs, and I just paid attention to the seafood subs. I'm sure they got other things. There's fries. I think there's shrimp, maybe. Check them out. They are in New Jersey. I think they're around the Pennsgrove area. I'll put all their information in the description. So if you're ever around that area, please go check them out. It's a Black-owned food truck. So please support them, support what they got going on, support the food. So yeah, please do that. So important. And lastly, of course, if you're interested in couples or individual therapy in the state of Maryland, please send me an email address. Or if you're interested in working on behavioral health, like your habits, changing negative habits to positive habits, hit me up on my email. I also have Twitter, where I post up the videos and other things. I'll try to talk more, validate people. Ooh, validating the women, yeah. Validating other content creators. See, I'll try to do more of that while I'm on Twitter sometimes. So those are important things to do. Is there anything else? There's other people in the description, so please support them. Of course, the music, the person who made my avatar, please support all of them. Those are good things to do. Okay. And lastly, I think that is going to conclude our episode. So please stay tuned for the next episode. That will be next week. It's funny. I just had my music thing and I found it again. It blended in with my blanket. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And y'all have a good rest of the day. Our lives, filled with drama. Our homes, they feel empty. Our dreams, slowly shattered. And our bodies are bruised and battered. What does it take to become a legend? What can we do to teach a lesson? Is there a way for a future commitment? Oh. Why do we wait to repaint the world? When the world loses its color, it's our goal to paint the map. Yeah. When the world loses its color, it's our goal to paint the map. Yeah. Our emotions have no home. Our feelings have no home. Our beautiful women can't see the beauty in them. Our men are not standing strong. What does it take to become a legend? What can we do to teach a lesson? Whoa, is there a way for a future commitment?